Welcome to M4 Script Writing with AI Prompts. In this video, I'm finally going to show you how to actually write scripts using AI prompts. So I know we are pretty far into the video creation program. Now we are finally getting to the real stuff of actually creating the assets, all right? So you need, again, to prepare some stuff before you start writing scripts and it becomes very automated, okay? So first of all, you need to know which niche and which competitor videos are doing well. Then you need to reverse engineer the format of their videos with ChatGPT. I'm going to show you how to do that. Then from that, you create an AI prompt for your channels, and you have to iterate that multiple times to get like good results for your own video. Then number 4, you have to optimize the prompt as you go. Then you can start writing scripts with your AI prompt. You can put it in your AI script folder and give it to your freelancers like we showed in the last few videos. And then you can just add your scripts to Trello. And once you've done this and follow this for your channel, once you have this AI prompt, it will literally take you less than 10 minutes to make one like 2,000 word script. Okay, so let's dive in. So for the example, I'm just gonna show you really step by step how to do it. Okay, so for the example video, we're gonna do the top 10 most expensive cars of the 70s. Okay, so step 1, we have to find competitor videos that are doing well and reverse engineer how their scripts are doing. So we are not going to try to reinvent the wheel. We're going to look in our niche market what people are doing and which videos are doing well. So you just go to YouTube and you look for the title, or some have 7 months ago 300k views, 10 most expensive American cars of the 70s. Here we have 1 year ago top 10 most expensive American cars of the 70s too. So these two channels do well. You just want to find a few good like performing videos. So this one is decent, 50k in 3 months ago. Let's see, I think 3 videos should be enough. Okay, let's do one more. So the classic garage. And this is the reason, guys, your niche research is so important. You want to have competitors in your niche. You want to know what other people are doing, which videos are doing well, because we are going to reverse engineer the top performing videos. So what is the plan here, right? So we want to have ChatGPT reverse engineer their scripts and turn that template, like we want to reverse engineer it into a template of how the script is built. So how does the intro look? How does the body look? How does the outro look? And how long are all these parts? What is their tonality? How do they write? And how does the video flow, the storytelling flow? So we're gonna have ChatGPT analyze this and give us a template for this, all right? So if you go to your video and click and open up the description, you can go to show transcript. Now, if you have the next level VidaQ extension, you can just click copy transcript here, right? So first of all, we're gonna ask ChatGPT something, okay? So I will feed you 4 YouTube video transcripts. I want you to deep analyze the structure of these scripts and give me a template outline of can replicate these scripts. Go in depth and divide the main layers in intro, body, outro, and per layer give me multiple sub layers of returning patterns in those winning video transcripts. All right, so this is the first part we're gonna be doing, okay? So you have this. Let me already write this down for you in the prompt. So this is like step 1. Step 1, boom. Okay, so now you go to your video scripts, you click on copy transcript, go to here, and then you do script 1, boom, copy and paste it, script 2, go to the second video, scroll down to the description, go to the transcript, copy transcript, copy paste it in your ChatGPT, boom, script 3, take this one, show transcript, copy transcript, boom, now one more, script 4, take the fourth one And the reason you do this is you take like 2-3 different channels with winning videos and we reverse engineer their winning formats, okay? So now you just give it a go and you let it work. This might take a little bit to load. Let's see what comes out of it, right? Okay, I'm gonna pause the video until this is done. All right, the ChatGPT is done working. So look how in-depth and long this already is. So this is the output from just asking it this little question. So let's go over it. Loads deep structural breakdown of the 4 transcripts, then a reusable template you can copy to replicate the format. What these winning scripts are: all for all list, countdowns, nostalgia, and infotainment scripts. The viewer promises clear, a ranked set of iconic objects from an era, delivered with a vivid imagery, bite-sized fact, and a constant emotional payoff. They win because they stack 3 kinds of value inside every video. See, so you get a breakdown of what works and what isn't working in all these kind of scripts, and then you give like hook templates you can reuse, and basically just the flow of the whole script, as you can see here, right? And then here, 9 recurring sublayers inside each entry. So if it's a top 10 listicle, each entry like shows specific signs, so to say. Let's see what else is important. The intros, of course, that's very important. So especially the intro hook and like how long the intro is important here. And then for the body here, they show the structure of the body here. Transitional launch to the outro, and then you have outro here, right? So intro, body, and outro. And then per intro, outro, body, outro, there's like sub layers added to it. Okay, so this is basically the first version of your whole AI prompt. Okay, so we're gonna use this format and structure and information to write our videos with. So what we can do is give it a first go already and see what comes out, right? Okay, so you can go to your script that you want to make. So this is our script, right? So the title is this. Now we can see, now use this format and structure to write the outline of a new YouTube video transcript with title. The video length should be 1600 words. You can make this longer or shorter if you want. 1600 is usually like 10 to 12 minutes. Let's see. Now use format structure to write the outline of a new YouTube transcript with title top 10. Okay. Of the script. Okay, we first are going to ask for the outline, okay? What you cannot do with ChatGPT is just ask it to write a 2K word script at once. You need to give it like part by part what it needs, basically, okay? See, so now it gives us the intro here, sensory eye-opener, premise statement, quick call to action, and then it comes to the body, number 10, number 9, number 8. Now we just gotta wait for this to finish. So this could be step 2, step 2, step 1, ChatGPT Pro. Okay, we're probably gonna have a step 3 too. Step 3, ChatGPT prompts. Okay, let's see. So this is the full outline now. And this is pretty detailed. See, like every body number goes like identity, scene, error anchor, signature. Okay. Okay, and now we want to start writing the script, and that's all there is to it. So start writing the script now in full. Give me 100, on average, 150 words of output at a time. Go. Okay, so now it's gonna write the script for us. Start writing the script now in full. We can add one thing, write in a way where I can directly voice the whole script. You want to give it an output where you can put that directly in an AI voiceover generator. So start writing the script now in full, write in a way where I can directly voice the whole script. This has to be whole script. Give me on average 105 words of output at a time, okay? You want to ask like 100 to 200 words at a time tops, otherwise the quality is going to get lower, and if you want it like 1600 word script, it might turn out into like a 1200 word script or something, right? So now it's gonna write this. Let's see, I think this is way more than 150 already, so I hope it's gonna stop. Okay, it's gonna stop. I want it to stop. Okay, so as you can see, it didn't listen to my commands before stopping. Start over. Only give me 150 words of output first, then wait for me to say go to continue. So this is the way you have to play with ChatGPT a little bit to get what you want, kind of. See, this was probably like decent, but I just like to do it in these shorter parts because then you know that the quality is going to get better. Okay, if you copy paste it in your tool, go to word count and then display word count live while typing. Okay, now you can see the words down here, right? So you want to aim for like 1600 words if it's a 10 to 12 minute video script, right? See, now it wrote the intro for me, and then it's starting at number 10. Now you write go. Okay, while this works, read the intro. The 1970s were a decade of unapologetic excess. Disco lights reflected off chrome bumpers, plush velour seats felt more like living room furniture than automotive upholstery. And for the wealthy few, a car wasn't just a transportation. It was a rolling symbol of power, status, and indulgence. Despite all crises and tightening regulations, luxury didn't disappear. It evolved. Automakers doubled down, building machines that were longer, heavier, more dramatic, and far more expensive than most people could imagine. Today, we're counting around the top 10 most expensive cars of the 70s when new. I think that's a mistake, but these weren't everyday sedans. Some cost as much as multiple homes, others were hand-built for celebrities and industrial titans who didn't bother asking for discounts. By the time we reach number 1, you understand just how far 1970s could go. Let's step into the velvet-lined world of peak automotive extravagance. Okay, so you read it, you're like, okay, that was pretty good. Now you click go, so this gets all like finished. Now here's the thing. This, I think, is a really good intro. It summarizes what we're talking about. It gives some nostalgia. It gives you stakes to what is happening at the end, so people want to stay. And it puts some questions in your head, like which auto is going to be in here, right? So again, we're going to delete this. So this is the intro, right, that we just wrote. Now the intro is 143 words, which is a little bit long, but this doesn't mean necessarily that it's bad. This prompt is made based on the competitor videos that we viewed. Ideally, in most cases, you want an intro to be like 50 words. So it's like 15 to 20 seconds tops. But this is for a vintage, like older type of audience. So maybe these longer intros work well for this audience. And that is the thing. You can learn a lot about script writing, intros, outros, what is the best for engagement. But it's very niche dependent what works and what doesn't work. Maybe this older audience, like people that grew up in the 70s, they are now like 50, 60 years old at least, you know? So maybe they don't want the high editing, dopamine, fast scripts. Maybe they want something chill and slow to look at. And that is why you have to look at what is working for competitors, because they tested and have videos online and seen what works and doesn't work for a market. All right? So yeah, I know I'm multitasking a little bit here. I'm looking at competitor channels, I'm making the script, and then you're also reviewing this. The first iterations, you just need to, like I said, you have to review if you like it or not and see if it comes out well or not. And then you just got to try it and go ahead with it, all right? So you can change this if you want. And based on the changes you make, you go to your AI script prompt and you can write something like in the intro, in the rules for the intro, for example. Let's see where that is. Outro patterns. Okay, let me just look for intro. Okay, here, so intro. See, this says 15 to 45 seconds. Well, that's a very big difference, right? You can also say maximum 20 seconds. And then if you find the voiceover you're going to be using, once you make your first voiceover, you know how many words is going to be, let's say, 20, 30 seconds, right? So you can, as you get more scripts done and voiceovers done, you can say, okay, the intro is max 20 seconds and 20 seconds relates to around like 60, 70 words. So the intro is max 70 words and it has to include the sensory opening, the premise, why it matters, the curiosity tease, and the optional call to action. And that is how you go and optimize your AI prompt based on the output that you are getting here and the quality of it. If you read the bullet points, let's read number 10 here, okay? So we take number 10 and you copy this in here. So number 10. So 1975 Chrysler Imperial LeBaron. If luxury in the 1970s had a physical form, it might have looked like this. The Imperial LeBaron was Chrysler's declaration that bigger still meant better. Nearly 19.5 feet long, trimmed in chrome and crowned with a formal roofline. It didn't whisper well, it displayed it. Open the door and you were greeted by pillow soft seats, thick carpeting and wood grain accents that wrapped around you like a private lounge. Power windows, power seats, automatic climate control. If it could be powered, it probably was. Under the hood had a 440 cubic inch V8 delivering smooth, effortless torque. It wasn't built for drag strips, it was built for long, commanding cruises. When new, the Imperial LeBaron cost around $9,000. Serious money in 1975. Production numbers were modest, making clean examples rare today. But Chrysler's rolling mansion was only the beginning, because Cadillac was about to stage a dramatic farewell. And then you go to number 9. And that is exactly this one that you target here at the end, see? So it's like, because Cadillac was about to stage a dramatic farewell. Number 9, 1976, Cadillac Eldorado. So this, honestly, I think this is a really good body part because it summarizes it calls to some nostalgia, it says some like details about the engine, the price, and then also it like re-engages you to watch the next one. Because you say like, but Chrysler Rolling Mansion was only the beginning. So if you think this number 10 was crazy, then number 9 is going to be even crazier. So you better keep watching if you want to see like which one that is, right? So I think, honestly, this is a very, very good body part to start off with. All right, so let's see where we are here with the full script. So number 5. Okay, I'm going to pause this until I'm done with the last few because this is just like me clicking go and waiting for it. All right, we made it to number 1 and then also to the outro here. So in our script, we have up until number 9. So we're going to copy this all the way to number 8. Boom. So you copy it and then you paste it in your script. Now, one thing you have to be careful for, since I copy it from ChatGPT, look, you have these goes in between here, right? So you're going to do Command F and then find in document go. And now you just have to erase these manually. Usually if it's like a full word that only you used in the ChatGPT stuff, it's easier to mass delete. But for now, you just have to do it manually like this. You have to clean up your sheet, which it's simple, but it just takes a little bit of time. And yeah, you should do this yourself a few times. And then you should also record yourself doing it a few times, just like I'm doing it now. And also make this AI prompt, like how to use the AI prompt and ChatGPT with this, because that way it's gonna be very easy to show it to your freelancers. So now let's see, this whole video has been 20 minutes and I literally showed you how to completely do the competitor research, reverse engineer the script, make the AI prompts, optimize a prompt, write the full script, and then add the script to like Trello. So it already was in Trello right here. So now we wrote the full thing. Now you can proofread it, see if you like it or not. It's a total of 1900 words, so a little longer than 1600, but that's still very good, I would say. Right, let's look at one last thing. All right, so here the outro starts, see? So it's a very short 90-word outro, which I like. These weren't just cars, they were rolling symbols of an era that believed bigger, richer, and bolder was always better. Now I want to hear from you. If you could park just one of these in your garage, which would it be and why? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into 70s luxury madness, make sure to like and subscribe, because next time we're diving into the most outrageous interiors of the decade. Trust me, it only gets wilder. Again, I think this outro is phenomenal. It summarizes shortly what the video is about. It asks the viewers to say like which one they would like in their garage, so you engage to like and comment. And then if you enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel, which is very essential too. And then this one basically said this was a fun video, but our next video is going to be about the outrageous interiors of the decades, and then your end screen will go to that video, and this way you create your longer session time and you refer them back to other videos on the channel. So I think phenomenal video script, very good. This is exactly how you do it. So start doing this yourself, practice this, make 20 scripts of this yourself in this way, record yourself doing it, make your AI prompt and optimize it. And then once you have a SOP, a standard operating procedure of how to write the scripts for your channel, you can easily hire a scriptwriter for like a virtual assistant for $3 an hour to do this for you by just using the AI prompts. You don't need an expensive writer. You just teach them how to use AI to make this for you, all right? So this is how to make scripts fully with AI. Now, again, you have your script here in your Trello card, and in the next video, we're going to show you how to make the voiceovers using AI.